So here we are facing down another Monday morning, and for me that means it's the beginning of another long I'm on call this week, 80 hours, 80-hour work week, and so I need a little something other than coffee to get me going. So that's why I do the Monday morning Black Series of Armies Shelf Edition, and today we're looking at the combined forces of both the Endor Rebel Troopers and the Ewoks. And so I thought it made for, we really can't have one without the other. So they were so important to each other in the Battle of Endor, so why not display them together? Let me first state that I do have other Ewoks, but they're reserved for some custom writ dyeing. I actually picked up a bunch of these white ones, and they happen to take the synthetic writ dye well, so I've got a few in production, and that ought to be a fun video down the line. But I just swapped out some accessories between the four of them that I have here, and nothing special there. But what I did do was I focused all my attention on this video on the Endor Rebels, because I've writ dyed their skin tones and neck pegs on several of them to come up with some different looks to add a little bit of variety to the forces. So here we're going to start off over here, and that is your classic factory Endor Rebel Commando with the Caucasian skin. But right over here, I have that Nick Sant. I did a video on how to custom writ dye. He's no longer Nick Sant, isn't he? He's Captain Rex. So I writ dyed the skin, a light sort of almost Maori skin tone or Samoan skin tone. And that has that sort of different hue, non-Caucasian hue. And then here's another of the Caucasians. But then over here, what I did was I writ dyed this guy, and he definitely has a very almost East Indian type of appearance. That neck peg and that faceplate have been writ dyed. I also have an alternate faceplate for him, and that alternate faceplate is more of a darker beard that I took the Nick Sant faceplate. And I'll show you that when I do the video. And then over here, yes, yet another, there's a more peach-colored Caucasian, so a little bit maybe more sun-kissed type of Caucasian there as compared to that one. So so again, that writ dye allows for a lot of variation. And of course, one of the things about this figure, one of the drawbacks to this figure, is that, you know, the Hoth Rebel Commando was able to store the faceplate in the backpack. It had a little flap that could open up and store the accessories, and it also had a holster for the Hoth Rebel sidearm. Neither of which is an option on this. But the most egregious mistake they made with this figure is that the faceplate is not compatible with the Hoth Rebel. But I figured out a way to do it, and I have shot a series on how to customize, not only writ dye the faceplates, but to customize them. So now you can do this. This is a Hoth Rebel Commando, Hoth Rebel Trooper, with the Endor Rebel faceplate. As you can see, it looks pretty much flawless, and that is a very simple modification. So now it fits on both the Hoth Rebel or the Endor Rebel Commando. So now you have 4 faceplates for 8 different options between the troopers. Throw in the writ dye that you can do, and the options are endless. So I have shot a video on how to modify these faceplates so that they all interact and are compatible with one another. And that's going to be released later this week. So if that's your jam, stay tuned, because I'm going to show you how to do that. All right. And again, this is just a quick little video on how to customize and what's possible with the Endor Rebels. So thank you so much for looking. Stay tuned for the custom video that I'm going to drop later this week, and I hope you liked it. Thanks.